Michael Rockefeller had graduated from Harvard and immediately signed up to be the sound technician on a film in the highlands of New Guinea, an ethnographic film about the Dani. During a break in the filming, he went to the coast, inhabited by a people called the Asmat, who were amazing artists. He and a Dutch anthropologist named René Wassing, who had been assigned to him by the Dutch government, it was a Dutch colony at the time, were heading into southern Asmat, a region that had little contact with the West and the outside world, and they were crossing the mouth of a river. He just took a wave over the stern, the engine went out, the boat flipped over, they drifted for 24 hours, and at the end of that time, Michael was impatient, and he strapped on 2 empty gasoline cans to his waist and jumped in and said, "I think I can make it," and was never seen again. Michael Rockefeller was not only the son of one of the richest and most powerful men in America, he was the son of the governor of the state of New York. It was front page news, and the governor and Michael's twin sister Mary jumped on an airplane and flew to New Guinea, and they spent about 2 weeks as the Dutch mounted a pretty wide-ranging and frantic search. Despite such an intensive search, nothing was found. The Dutch declared the search over, and Michael was presumed to have disappeared at sea. As early as March of 1962, the first rumors hit the Associated Press wires that Michael had in fact made it to shore and been attacked and consumed by men from the village of Ochinep. To really understand what happened, I had to go to Asmat. I had to go to the villages that Michael had been to. I spent ultimately 4 months in Asmat. I was bothered by consistent reports that he had been killed in retribution for a Dutch raid that had taken place. And we found hundreds and hundreds of pages of documents that had never been seen before. 2 priests in particular who lived in the villages wrote really detailed reports about his disappearance. I mean, who had his head, who had his femur, who had his tibia, who had stabbed him, who had speared him, and they had filed those reports to their superiors in the Dutch government and the Catholic Church. The Dutch covered it up because the very week that Michael disappeared, the Minister of Foreign Affairs was presenting his case for essentially retaining Papua as a colony. The whole plan was predicated on Papua being this sort of civilized future country in the making, and the Dutch were embarrassed that the son of the governor of New York had been killed and cannibalized. There's no body, there's no glasses. I don't think we'll ever find that. Though it may seem strange to say it, the simplest explanation is that he made it to shore and was killed by the Asmat.